Hi, today I'm gonna be showing you how to resize a t-shirt. I got here 3XL t-shirt and I'm gonna turn it into a ladies t-shirt. Okay, we're gonna start by our shoulder. We're gonna measure our shoulder, the width of our shoulder. I want it in 5 inches. It's gonna be wide enough. Then from there we're gonna move to the bust depth. To do that, we can measure from here, from the corner, measuring. You're gonna measure your own body, and then you're gonna measure until the tip of your bust. Then you mark it right there. Then from there, I want to measure the length of your shirt. Oh, in this case, I want my shirt long. I'm gonna leave it just the same length that it has. Then now you will have to measure your bust circumference. Like I'm gonna measure mine. Let's say it is 37 plus 3. You want some room in there. So 37 plus 3, 1, 2, 3. So move it until that measurement, and then you fold it like this, and then you fold it twice. Then you go from the middle of your shirt right there. You can mark it if you want, but I can see it clearly where is the middle. So on the bust circumference, you mark it right there until from the middle all the way to the side, and then you mark it with your pencil. You mark it. Do the same thing in the other side. Then you want to go and measure your hips. Same thing. You measure your hips. In my case, it is 40 plus 3 inches. So that's 43. You fold it once, and then you fold it twice. Then from the middle, like I say, you can make the mark all the way down so you can have the line. I can see my line there, so I mark it with my pencil. Mark it right there. Then if you want some shape on the shirt, then you measure your waist, and the same thing, you add 3 inches, and then you mark your waist, and then you make the curve from the bust circumference to the waist, and then all the way down to the hip. In this case, I want it straight. Now I go back because I want to get my sleeve measurements. From my bust circumference and where I marked before, I go 1 inch up. So like I have done it before, from the middle I went and marked my bust circumference right there. I did mark it. From here I go 1 inch up. So I do it with my ruler. This one is styling curve. So you go 1 inch from here up, 1 inch up, because you don't want your sleeve hitting your bust circumference. You have to go 1 inch up at least. Then you mark your sleeve with this, or you can go just down to the half in a straight line, down, and then you make a little curve with freehand. In this case I use my ruler, so like this. You can see how, if you want the curve or you want it more straight. So you do your sleeve however you think it fits better for you. So in this case I mark it like this from my mark that I had. I go all the way up. And I do have my sleeve marked. Maybe you can't see this mark, but it goes right here, right here. You still can see it, but at least you have an idea of what I'm doing. Then I go and prepare my sleeve. Same thing I'm gonna do. The only thing is, I want to explain to you. With my ruler, I get 1 inch and I mark it right here. From the sewing line, I go 1 inch, down, 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 until 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch. Now I know I got 1 inch right there. Same thing I do here in the bottom of the sleeve. Measure 1 inch, mark it, another inch, mark it, and mark it. And then you mark it, mark it. Now you got your sleeve. I don't know if you can see it, but I want you to see the line. It's right there. I still can see it. I still can see it. Well, it is there. My lines are there. I don't know if you can see them. Okay. Now I got my sleeve and I got my armhole right there. Now I just have to connect my bust circumference all the way with my hip. For that, I'm gonna use, you can use whatever ruler to make it straight, and then with the free hand you can go and make a little shape in the waist. In this case, I'm gonna use this, and then I mark it like this all the way down. You mark it all the way down. You can make a little curve and that way going down to the hip. You can make a little curve until like this all the way down. So I got my shirt marked. Now I'm gonna cut it. Now I want you to see my marks. I'm gonna show you, like I had told you, from the sewing line, get 1 inch in, mark dots like this, and then once you have it, you can connect it like this. I just want you to see my lines. See, right there, all the way down. Yeah. You want the sleeve straight. you mark it all the way down. Right there. Same thing in the bottom of the sleeve. That's the part that you're gonna be cutting. There you go. I guess now you can see my sleeve is marked. Okay, the way I'm gonna cut it is I'm not gonna cut exactly the line. I'm not gonna cut it where the line is. I'm gonna get 1/2 of an inch. In this case, it's this way, 1/2 of an inch out, because I have to get or leave the seam allowance. So from right there, 1/2 of an inch out, right there. Let me show you how. Half of an inch or 3/8, whatever you wanna feel comfortable. In this case, I'm gonna leave a half. Right there. Same thing I'm gonna do in the bottom of it. Gotta get my seam allowance right here. Here is the line. To the side is the seam allowance. Same thing in the whole t-shirt. So you don't cut it exactly right there. You cut it a little bit out, 1/2 of an inch out. I'm gonna show you how I cut it. Like I said, I cut it in my mark that I had for my seam allowance. Then I want it straight, so one part don't come bigger than the other one, like this. See, my sleeve right there. Same thing for the other one. To cut my shirt, I want you to see my line that I'm gonna cut. One is the line that I just made, and the other one is the seam allowance. You have to mark it, you see? This is the line, and this is the seam allowance. So, same thing right there in the sleeve, same thing in the sides, all the way down until the end of the shirt. We cut it. Okay, I'm gonna show you my shirt is cut. See, fold in the middle, get your measurements all the way down. You cut it until now we're gonna put the sleeve. We're gonna put it right there. Check your sleeve, how big it is, and then we'll see if we have some left. It's good. It's better if we have some left, because if we don't have left, we are in trouble. So we mark it right there, and then we use the ruler and just go like this. See, you can just do it like this. All the way until the end. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, it's right there. You see the sleeve? I got some leftover right here. This part, so our sleeve actually is like this. Now it's time to sew it. Now to sew our sleeve, we will open our t-shirt, then open your sleeve, then you put it like this, and with pins all around, or if you can do it without pin, you can do it, but that's how. Let me show you how. Like this, like this. You don't stretch it, you just put it like this, so it has the same level. Or you can do it with thread, and that's how it comes. Okay, I'm gonna